3.
And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Richland County Middle School here in Olney. As we get set for Guns and Hoses, a battle between the firemen of Richland County and the deputies and police officers of Richland County's Sheriff's Department and the Olney Police Department. First of all, I have to apologize for my voice. Hope you can understand what we are saying here this evening on 92.9. Also had Hunter Amaro alongside with me, so Hunter is going to do most of the talking, right?
Yes, which may or may not be a good thing. I guess we'll have to see.
We'll also be joined by, of course, Kevin Bookout, who has arranged this pretty much entire thing as it will come to benefit, of course, the Special Olympics, the Olney Rebels Special Olympics team, as they go from competition to competition, including the state, which they've been very successful at over the past several years. So Kevin will be joining us at times. We'll also be talking with Sean Nix and also members of the fire department and the police department as well. And we'll also be visiting with Hank Ginder from the Olney Rebels Special Olympics. We'll get to Kevin here in just a moment. He's made a few announcements. There's still room, folks, to come on out.
Yeah.
Get your $5 tickets at the door.
And, you know, we've been sitting here watching them practice. We've been watching them shooting hoops and getting their warm-ups on, and I think it's going to be a really good game. So definitely one to watch.
Of course, we'll have the first game. It'll be an exhibition game between the Olney Rebels and the fire department and, of course, law enforcement officers. Then the main feature, Guns and Hoses, will come up afterwards between the firemen and law enforcement at the end. So you have plenty of time to come out. We have popcorn, plenty of drinks, including water, and it ought to be a really fun night. Kevin, you want to add anything?
Well, right now, guys, we are anxiously awaiting the Carl Air Evac crew. They have landed in the parking lot, and we're getting ready for their arrival. They're going to make a special delivery of the traveling trophy for the inaugural bragging rights game. They will also be delivering some trophies for the first game, and we're getting ready for that ceremony right now.
Okay, and we'll be switching to Kevin for that once we get ready to broadcast that. Of course, we'll have national anthem and all of the other things that go before normal ball games to honor our country, of course, which is only fitting. And I think we're ready to go. We'll switch it to Kevin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to bring your attention to the opposite end of the court. Here we have a special delivery brought to you by the Carl Air Evac team, who will be delivering the inaugural trophies for the 2025 Guns and Hoses event. Please welcome Damian Wingert and Katie Inyard.
They are meeting our officials of the evening.
Who are Mike Woodard and Kurt Nealis.
We'd like to thank our crew from Carl Richland Memorial Hospital and Air Flight. What a nice gesture to join us tonight. They landed just west of the parking lot there. And we have Damian Wingert, Katie Inyard, I believe Nikki Thompson, and Seth Philpott tonight. Thank you to the Carl Richland Memorial Air Evac crew for delivering the inaugural trophy for the very first bragging rights Guns and Hoses event.
Good-looking group of trophies.
Yes, it is. Doris Brothers trophies, by the way, providing those.
There we go.
thanks to Donna and the crew. We understand we provided a trophy earlier for Coach Clint Burris, and we weren't as late as Kevin.
We'd like to bring your attention to midcourt now, where we will have a special coin toss to see which team, law enforcement or firefighters, that will challenge the Albany Rebels in the winner of this coin toss will determine for themselves if they want to play first half or second half. Gentlemen. All right, we have a winner.
The Albany Rebels are fired up, ready to go.
We would like to draw your attention now to the east end of the gymnasium. Tonight we'd like to take a moment to honor all of our Richland County first responders. Our first honoree representing the men and women in blue and black from the Albany Police Department. And 1 second here. I gotta get done. Ladies and gentlemen, present the colors by the RCHS JROTC. We will now have the singing of our national anthem by referee Ginder. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, who brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets spread the land above the singing air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the brave and the home of the brave. to now introduce and honor our first responders of Richland County. Starting with our Carl Richland Memorial first responders from our ambulance crew, Darren Branham, Caleb Delk, Dalton Myers, Anthony Brashers, and Brad Capper. That's our Carl Richland Memorial Ambulance crew representing tonight. From our Carl Richland Memorial Emergency Room staff, Farron Britton, Lisa Branham, Brianne Oaks, and Cole Merrick. From the Olney Fire Department, please welcome Fire Chief Harmon. Our representative from the Richland County Sheriff's Department. Please go ahead and come and take the corn, please. All right. We didn't get that name on our list. My apologies. Again, our air evac crews. Damian Winger. And the rest of our crew from the Carl Air Flight Team. Thank you again for being here tonight. Katie Eager, Nikki Thompson, and Steph Philpott. Thank you again. We ask that we please rise now and give our Richland County first responder representatives and the men and women in our area, state, and country a well-deserved round of applause. Thank you, guys, for representing us tonight. We'll have just a few minutes before our starting lineups and our team recognition. We'll ask our basketball teams to come down to the east end, and we'll get started here shortly.
Looks like they're going to have a grand entrance for sure.
Yeah, to say the least. Hunter, also like share with our listening audience that people can be watching this as well.
Yes, absolutely. If you do not have the chance to be in the gym with us this evening, you, of course, you can listen to Freedom 92.9, of course, but we are also live on our YouTube channel, our brand new YouTube channel. That is Olney and Newton Radio. That link is also going to be on our Facebook page if you cannot find it on YouTube. So, yeah, if you are not able to be in the gym with us this morning and you would like to watch what is happening, you can do that on our YouTube channel this evening.
And there is a pretty packed house right now.
Yes, there is. I do not see very, very many vacant seats.
So a big thanks to everyone who's helped Kevin out. I believe we're getting ready for the starting lineup. So here we go. Turn it back over to Kevin Bookout.
To a completely dark gym.
And Kevin brought a flashlight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to announce our team rosters for tonight's inaugural 2025 Guns and Hoses Bragging Rights basketball matchup.
Woohoo! They have a spotlight in here and everything. And a smoke machine.
Our team recognition for the only fire department roster. Our head coach, Steve Flat Tire Gardner.
All right.
Number 11, Steve Oddball Sharp. Number 2, Robbie Mushroom Green. Number 3, Pat Waterboy Coker. Number 13, Darren Papa Bear Harmon. Number 10, Logan Radio Mustang. Number 20, Tony Little League Davis.
He did not show up tonight, apparently. So that's okay.
Number 5, Mitch Cell Phone Plum. Number 1, Tyler Picklehead Steeler. Number 15, Justin Blue Light Bryan. Number 4, Zach G.I. Joe Murphy. Number 12, Logan Milkman Odell. Number 22, Nathan McLevin Prevost. Number 14, Josh Wingnut Winger. And rounding out the squad for the only fire department roster, number 0, Jason Fly Daddy Kazel. The Albany Fire Department has approximately 25 volunteers. Richland County has 40 to 50 total between 3 departments, OFD, Claremont, and the Noble Fire District. Moving on to our law enforcement roster. Please welcome number 7, Andy Hires. Number 15, Captain Robert Sakowitz. Number 20, Deputy Drew Bunting. Number 25, Deputy Blake Beaver. Number 26, Deputy Brad Amerster. Number 28, Deputy Michael Peebler. Number 29, Detective Jonah Wallace. Number 32, Deputy Trenton Gonzalez. Number 34, Deputy Trenton Taylor. Number 35, Deputy Colton Good. Number 37, Deputy Allison Morrison. Number 71, Officer Aaron Easton. And number 75, Detective Tony Roach. The Richland County Sheriff's Office has 36 full-time and part-time employees. The County Sheriff's Office jurisdiction covers approximately 360 square miles. The Albany Police Department has 15 full-time employees, including the chief, 13 officers consisting of patrol and investigations, and 1 administrative assistant. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, let's welcome the defending state champions of 2024, the Albany Rebels. Number 88, Kent Wilson. Number 23, Ryan Farrar. Number 14, Jordan. Number 4, give it up for Logan Stevie. Number 30, Austin Sightsinger. Number 17, Phil McGrady.
I get a checker's number. I love these guys.
Number 2, Jenna Wilson. Number 53, Dallas O. And rounding out the Albany Rebels tonight, please welcome number 24, Mikey McGrady.
They are fired up and ready to go.
They've been there since like 4 o'clock.
Yes.
Let's get ready to rumble.
They've been practicing all afternoon, ready to show our sheriff's deputies and fire department what they're made of.
And again, we remind you, this is an exhibition game, the first one, between the Albany Rebels and the firemen, and, well, the law enforcement officers first. Firemen will take over in the second half. And I believe we'll have 15-minute running clock on. that right?
Correct. That is correct. 15-minute running clock and 2 halves of this game between the Olney Rebels and Richland County law enforcement.
Big thanks to our referees for donating their time, I'm sure, Mike Woodard and Kurt Nealis. And we're trusting Sean Nix to run the clock. You think he can keep that in mind?
I think he's done that before. I think he's done a lot of experience in that, in refereeing and running clocks and coaching. Just about every aspect of basketball, Sean Nix, and coaching, really, in general.
Yeah.
Baseball, basketball, a lot of things. He's actually coached the Olney Rebels before and many local basketball.
So he's been yelled at plenty of times.
He has been. He's probably done just a few. He's probably done some yelling, too. As I recall, I think I remember that.
Well, this is great. A packed house, still room. If folks would like to come out and check out the main event, which will come up in about 30, 45 minutes or so. Still a chance to win some raffle items and pick up some popcorn and water. All to benefit the Olney Rebels Special Olympics.
Yeah. And again, if you can't join us in the gym this evening, we are on our YouTube channel, our brand new YouTube channel, Olney and Newton Radio. And, of course, on Freedom 92.9.
Here's your starting lineup for the first half of this game. For the Olney Rebels, guard Logan Seaney, guard Phil McGrady, center Austin Seitzinger, forward Dallas Owens, and forward Ryan Farrar. For our law enforcement team, number 15, Robert Sakowitz. Number 25, Blake Fiebler. Number 29, Jonah Law. Number 37, Allison Morrison. And number 71, Aaron Easton.
So here you go, Hunter. This is your chance to break in as play-by-play announcer.
Yeah, here we go. It might not make a whole lot of sense coming from me, but we're going to get there. We're going to get through it.
You know, guys, I was so impressed. The first time I ever saw this Olney Rebel team play was at a tournament in Trenton, Illinois, and the guys had asked me several times to come out, and I finally had the opportunity to go. And they went head-to-head with an East St. Louis team and played so hard and beat that team 2 games to advance on to the state tournament, in which they ended up winning the Illinois Special Olympics State Basketball Tournament that year. But the end of that second game was absolutely something to see, because you wouldn't have seen that in a college game. Actually went to the line with no time on the clock and take 2 free throws to win and advance on to the state tournament. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, these are guys and gals that are involved in Special Olympics, lack no effort and enthusiasm.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, down low. Get our first bucket.
All right.
Law enforcement gets on the board first.
Is that Mr. Sakowitz?
I believe that was number 15, Robert Sakowitz. Yes.
So the Rebels with the ball in their half court. Their first offensive set. Oh, they're back to a pass.
Back to the law enforcement. Oh! Allison Morrison just got that to the face.
They were trying to get her wide open at the other end of the court. It didn't quite work out, but I got a feeling they'll get things ironed out there a little bit.
Oh, 3 ball. Oh, front of the rim. No good.
Phil McGrady from the 3-point line.
He had a good look. They left him open. Law enforcement now with the ball. Fade away, no good. But Sakowitz tipped up there by Laws. and rebounded, bringing it up the court. Ooh, a shot down low.
That was number 53, Dallas Holt.
Yep, Dallas had a good look, a good steal. Now left side, Mr. Easton puts it up. No good from the OPD. Rebound, back in the paint. Shot there put up.
That was Blake Keebler.
Yep,
And Phil McGrady on the board for the Olney Rebels.
yep. He'll bring it across the timeline. Sightsinger with it on the wing. He'll fire up a tray. No good. Oh, offensive rebound by Olds. Out to McGrady. And they'll set it back up. Left wing. Inside the arc. No good. Tipped out. Driving in. Shot. Ooh, no good. Offensive rebound.
The Rebels get on the board.
Number 53 is Dallas Old.
So it's 2-2 tie with 12 minutes left. First half. Oh, no.
That was in. Number,
That was Robert Sagowitz again.
Yep.
yes, it was.
Offensive rebound on the shot put up.
Back to Phil McGrady.
Somebody's going to have to put a check on him.
Sightsinger. Back to McGrady.
A little short on his shots. Law enforcement will bring it back up.
Oh,
Officer Sightsinger went down to the floor. There's a shot.
look at that. That was Allison Morrison from the
Well,
Richland County Sheriff's Department.
Three-point land, number 37. Absolutely nice shot.
So law enforcement ahead, 7-2.
That was a close.
I want to remind everybody, we've got a Mike McGrady 4-point shot on the court tonight. Anybody that makes a basket from that square will get a 4-pointer instead of a 3-pointer.
Another shot by Allison Morrison.
She's on fire. A deputy for the Richland County Sheriff's Office.
She has 5 consecutive points. It's a 9-2 lead. Law enforcement. Ooh,
Ryan
good drive.
Farrar took it to the basket.
Back to Allison Morrison.
Shot missed, got her on rebound, and threw it out of bounds. So the Rebels will get it back. Trying to erase some of this 7-point deficit. They've never led in this game. 3-pointer, no good. Ooh. McGrady tried to get his own rebound, but knocked it out of bounds.
Number 17, Phil McGrady, 6 shots from the top of the key. Nearly rebounded his own basket. His own shot, but couldn't quite get it to go back.
Now the action will pick up.
Brad Amateur to Drew Bunting for the Richland County Sheriff's Department.
That's number 24, Mike McGrady, entering the game for the Rebels.
Yep. He's guarding the sheriff. How fitting is that?
Well, that could get interesting.
Back to Brad, back to Andy Hires.
Oh,
Not quite.
missed the layup. Holmes with the rebound. He's going to bring it all the way in for the layup. Couldn't get it to drop. He'll get his own rebound.
Sightsinger.
For 3.
Oh, almost. Not quite.
Yep.
The bank's not open here on a Saturday night.
Back to Brad Amateur now. Drew Bunting. I'll put it all over the place.
Officer Roach stole it away. Oh, but Sightsinger couldn't handle it.
Right back to law enforcement.
Good defensive play there by Austin. And law enforcement with a 7-point lead. 8:50 left in the half. 3-pointer no good by Sheriff Hires. Rebound back to him. Now down low to Officer Roach.
Good.
Detective Roach.
I happen to know that the Rebels have been doing a lot of talking.
Yes, they have been.
And I think probably, law enforcement. Oh!
All right. Number 53 for the Rebels. That's Old. Dallas Old.
The Rebels got them trying to pull a half-court defense there and made them pay for it.
What was that, Kevin? Like a 4-1 zone?
Yeah, it was kind of, I'm not sure they do.
There's Detective Roach out the amateur, now the sheriff.
Back to Roach in.
Oh.
Things open on that end of the court.
Nice in and out by the law enforcement. And you can tell they've been working on it.
Phil McGrady tried to pump it up from mid-court. No, not Phil.
Well, that was Mike.
That was Mikey. Now back to Sheriff Andy Hires. And it's out.
He's not going to argue with the referee, is he?
Doesn't look like it.
A lot of fun being had on the court. That's what it's all about.
Oh.
And a good look at the baseline. Michael McGrady.
Oh!
Defense by
They
the
got the
Rebels.
ball. Whoa!
Oh, my. Rebels intercept the pass up court. There's a long three. Kent Wilson.
I was getting close.
There we go. Number 53.
Michael Lowe.
Yes.
Dallas again finding the hoop.
I think he scored all 6, hasn't he?
Alan, the Rebels kind of cutting that lead down to 7 now.
Yeah.
And it's up and in for the Rebels.
Number 24, Mike McGrady, throw the ball out the free throw line opposite them, went full court with it, put it in the basket.
Gabler gets it out on the wing. Down low. Oh, good steal. Thrown away by Logan Sini. Tight Singer will bring it into the front court. He's looking low. Gets it over to Mikey. Oh, big shot. Air ball.
Now you gotta know some history here, right? you gotta know a little bit of the history. Mikey's made a lot of those shots.
Oh yeah,
a lot of those shots over here.
Brad Amateur misses and gets a rebound. Mike Keebler down low to Detective Roach.
Good work by law enforcement. You can tell they're a team.
15-8. They're up by 7. Fireman will have the next half.
Oh, behind the back.
Behind the back pass. By Mikey McGrady now. The pass out front. Shot up by Sadie, no good. Logan had a good look. Law enforcement brings it back up. Amateur in the corner.
Oh,
no good.
Not quite.
Brad, of course, one of our resource officers within the school district.
Oh. Number 53 is at Dallas. He has got eyes on Amateur.
Oh, shot no good. Offensive put by Sini, no good. And law enforcement will bring it into the front court. Free throw line, they get it to the sheriff. They leave him open. Michael Peeble gives it back out to the boss.
And a miss.
Yep, and a miss. Ball loose.
Number...
Logan Senior will pick it up. Ooh, this is the lane up.
Made it to the basket. Just couldn't get it to go down. Here's a three by McGrady.
Oh.
Going to the 4.
Try the 4. He's getting tired. He's getting tired. And it looks like a media timeout.
We need a timeout. We do.
Yeah.
We're out. And it's really good, too, when we talk about the resource officers, Kevin, that are in our schools now. That's a cooperative effort, of course, between our school district and our public school district and the Richland County Sheriff's Department.
And both SROs are playing tonight.
Yep. Drew Bunting and, of course, Brad Amateur.
I've seen these officers in action, and they're well respected by the students. They have a really good rapport, and the students really seem to enjoy them there. And what a nice touch, really, to have that safety in the school, and not only that, but to have that relationship with law enforcement. And, as they're in their formative years, and these guys do a great job.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
And I know their goal is to provide them to eventually all the schools within Richland County. So that's a pretty admirable goal when you look at other things that they could spend that money.
Absolutely.
Well, you sit back and you watch them in action, and you see how the kids react, and it's, I've never seen a negative reaction. It's always positive with those officers.
Oh, there's a 4-ball attempt.
Trenton Taylor for the Richland County Sheriff's Department, number 34. Now they're all screaming air ball.
The firemen. They're the ones that are screaming air ball.
Back to the Rebels now.
Oh. Ooh. Rebound again by Dallas, by Samey Logan. He put it back up. He gets it back. That's the diving to the floor. Chip Wilson. Oh, McGrady again. Ooh, really got it. Holds with another rebound, up and in, and he's fouled.
And he gets the bucket to go down.
They can't get him back to shoot the free throw.
He's too excited.
I'd be excited too.
He's ready.
So he'll try to cut the law enforcement lead down to 4. Where's number 53 on his jersey? And it's good.
In.
All right.
He's showing his muscles.
15-11.
The Rebels are closing in on the Sheriff's Department here.
3 minutes left.
Back to the Rebels now.
Still a 4-point deficit. Oh, Sightseer
Thought about a 4.
Yeah. Oh, and McGrady's shot a little short, out of bounds.
Drew Bunting with the ball now.
They had some substitutes. He had 35 in. Sakowicz is back in. There's 35.
35 is Colton Good for the Richland County Sheriff's Department. Oh, almost in.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Wilson couldn't get it to drop from 3.
Back to the Richland County Sheriff's Department now.
Got some clarification. Number 14, that is Joel Harden. It looks like number 4 from the back, but he's actually 14. That is Joel Harden.
Okay. The one is missing.
See it on the front.
Right. So he's actually number 14, Joel Harden.
Oh, my goodness.
There's a 4-point shot.
That's Austin Sightseer, number 30 for the Rebels.
And he tied the game at 15 with 1:28 in the first half.
And he got it with the bank open. Got the steal, too. Minute 19 left. They could take the lead.
Rebels get the momentum.
Here's McGrady trying to pull that defense out. Down low.
And he did it.
Yep.
And he did it.
Right.
Rebels take the lead.
17-15 here.
Oles with yet another bucket.
Sightseer steals the ball.
Good defense. You can feel the confidence building.
Yes.
Half-court shot, no good. And again, there's Dallas Holes with a rebound, but he missed the unfortunate shot.
30 seconds left.
Number 15, Robert Sacklewitz with the ball. To number 34, Trent Taylor.
In the corner.
Out to Sacklewitz. Rebound by law enforcement. Out top. Over to the right. They're working it. They're going to run this clock down. 9 seconds.
Looks like they're wanting to try that four ball. Oh, no! Up in the air. He tried over the head behind the backward shot.
And we end the first half.
What a good first half with the Albany Rebels leading here, 17-15.
Awesome.
You can see the excitement on the Rebels' faces.
Yep, so now we'll empty the law enforcement bench, bring the firefighters on the court.
They wanted to give both teams an opportunity to play the Rebels, and that was the best way to do it because the fire department, the fire crew team, firemen, and law enforcement will play our main event, the second game, and I have a feeling that that's going to get kind of serious.
Oh, 100%.
The 2025 Guns and Hoses event, the inaugural event, and that should be quite interesting.
The only thing I didn't see that was here, Kevin, was oxygen tanks for the firemen and law enforcement. Do they have those in the locker room?
That's why we built in media timeout. 4-minute mark.
I'm telling you, I'm looking at the faces of the Richland County Sheriff's Department. They look wore out. The Rebels gave them a run for their money.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to invite you to midcourt for the Mike McGrady half-court shooting challenge. It is a $5 cost, probably a donation to Albany Rebels Special Elements. But if you do make that shot, you do receive a free T-shirt, courtesy of our sponsors. Those sponsors include Trust Bank, Dolls Incorporated, Meadowview Dental, Tiger Paw Prints, and we can't forget our friends at 92.9 WFCI and the voice of Richland County. Our very own Mr. Mark Wiley.
You should just leave that part off.
Well, you're the voice of Richland County. We can't leave it off.
What's that, Kevin?
You know I enjoy saying that. And you know, we do appreciate what you do, Mark. You do so much.
Not just me, but everybody.
I
used to be a part of our team.
I did, and I enjoyed my time. That was back when it was Power 93.
Yep.
Yeah.
Had a great team, fun place to work.
This is always one of my favorite parts of Albany Tiger basketball when the kids come out at halftime and shoot half-court shots. And every now and then you'll have someone nail it, pick up a little extra cash. I think it's a high school gift cards, but I don't think that's as big as it makes it.
Almost.
Tonight they get a free a T-shirt that is an event T-shirt. It is an inaugural 2025 Guns and Hoses T-shirt that was provided by our sponsors, and they are really nice. Actually designed by Alicia Duenas and Tiger Paw Print, and Alicia was kind enough to help us out with that. And the Albany Rebels all received a T-shirt to commemorate the night. Law enforcement officers as well, and our firemen. All of our team, all of our players received a free T-shirt, courtesy of our sponsors. And now some of our crowds will have a chance to get one of those as well.
There's a youngster coming up to take a shot. Free throw line.
Oh, so close.
I don't know. She probably shot better than you did.
Well, probably. She could probably definitely outshoot me. This is also just a reminder, if you cannot join us in the gym this evening, you can listen to us, of course, on Freedom 92.9 or on our brand new YouTube page, Olney and Newton Radio. That link is also shared on our Facebook page.
And we also say thanks to Tori Van Dyke back in Studio A.
Keeping us on and keeping us sounding as good as we can be.
She does a good job along with Matt Taylor in all of our ball games. Well, Olney Rebels getting some advice from the former OCC assistant coach Shannon Ho and from retiring OCC basketball coach Jim Glass.
Getting a picture over there.
And they're making sure they look good.
Yeah. Oh. He tried it backwards.
Oh,
And it's in. He is so proud of himself.
this is awesome.
But I tell you, the vibes in this gym tonight are just so good.
Yeah, even since we've been here since about 4 o'clock.
Yes. And the whole time that we were here before this game, the Olney Rebels were practicing. They did not stop. They were ready to go.
You went to pick up an extra supply at Walmart, and one of the young lads come up, say, "Oh, so you're with the radio?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "Is that ESPN?" I said, "You bet."
We wish we were ESPN. Next best thing.
Right. For a good line of people standing to wait, shoot that half-court shot.
We've had a lot of really close ones.
Oh, it's had some pretty close ones. Got some high school kids shooting. They're letting the Olney Rebels shoot free. That's understandable.
Oh, I was almost in.
This is great.
Got a long line of people waiting to shoot.
Kevin, I know you had a lot of, probably every time you called somebody, you didn't have too many no's, did you?
It was an absolutely amazing response. I have to give credit to Darren Harmon. It was initially his idea to do a Guns and Hoses event and also raise some money for, try to figure out how we could raise a little bit of money for the Olney Rebel Special Olympics. And between myself and Sean Nix and Hank Ginder and, our representatives from law enforcement and fire, we started working on that. And I kid you not, our community is so generous. And we have so many people willing to step up And I think it has a lot to do with the cause. They see the benefit of this program, and it was a true pleasure to work on this project because we just had an amazing response, and we are going to make a difference. We are going to make a difference for a lot of people in Richland County to be able to participate in Special Olympics. They're going to add new teams. They've got a pickleball team on the way, cornhole team on the way. They started flag football, I think, a couple of years ago. There are a lot of opportunities out there. We have people that want to participate. And every time they go to a competition, there are expenses. They have to rent vans sometimes for transportation. They have to feed our athletes, and those things add up, and sometimes it limits them in what they can do. And all of us got together and said, if there's any one thing that we could support, this has got to be it. This has got to be it, because to see those smiles and to see the difference that these competitions make in the lives of our Olney Rebels, it's just amazing, and it's so rewarding.
Yeah, it's infectious.
It is. And, the credit goes, though, back to the community, back to, all of those who just stepped up. And every time we called, every time we asked, everybody was just willing to step in and just take a little role, do a little part. And you know as well as I do, if everybody does a little bit, it's not a big task for anyone. And, I feel fortunate personally to live in a community that is so willing to do that and so generous. Absolutely. I've seen that over and over and over again.
Yeah. And the Illinois State Police, tips out to them. They always do the torch run, which benefits the state.
That is true.
The Special Olympics in general, and of course help provide the games that are in Springfield every year. And this is just to help, of course, our local Olney Rebel Special Olympics. But what a fantastic job they do statewide. I know it's kind of separated in the state. Here we have the Southern Illinois Special Olympics that does a good job covering, I think it's all of the southernmost counties, 33 of them, I think. But, this is just great. Yeah. We've been doing it for years.
Yeah, and not only that, but, Mark, the support from everyone that's here tonight. We've got a packed gym at Richland County Middle School. And, there were just so many people stepped up and bought those tickets. They came out tonight to support their different teams, and mostly, though, the Olney Rebels. And this is not just about basketball. This is about all of our Olney Rebel Special Olympics athletes.
Yeah.
It just so happened that, that the basketball team that the basketball team was willing to, play this game, and the law enforcement and firemen were willing to sacrifice their knees and their lungs. We tried to make it easy for them, and we said too, it isn't fun. We don't want anybody to get hurt, and I think we're about ready to play ball again.
Yep, looks like it. Throwing out the remaining shirts. I think we're getting ready for the fire department.
For the second half of our first game, we have the Olney Fire Department facing off against the Olney Rebels. Our starters for the Olney Fire Department At guard, number 11, Steve Oddball Sharp. At the other guard, number 2, Robbie Mushroom. A triple guard threat from the fire department. At the other guard, number 3, Pat Waterboy Cooper. And the Pat Familia. At forward, number 13, Darren Papa Bear Harmon. And at center for the Alney Fire Department, number 10, Logan Radio Mixon.
So there we go. Ready to go. For the Rebels, it will be Joe Harden, along with Phil McGrady.
And back to the starters for the Alney Rebels at guard, Logan Seeley, Phil McGrady, Austin Sightsinger, Dallas Ole, and Ryan Farrar at forward.
We're going to be joined in this half of action by Sheriff Andy Hires. That is, it gets your oxygen back.
Well, that's going to be the hard part here, whether I can breathe and talk to you at the same time here.
You guys did a pretty good job out there.
We did our best for the state champions there, but it's pretty tough. Yeah, they're a pretty good ball team. So,
like we told our listeners and those who are watching on YouTube, that we got here at 4. They were already out here shooting and firing, and they were having a blast.
yeah, it's been a good time so far. And they've been telling me they've been running extra plays and setting up plays just for us. So I had several practices as well.
Well, that's good. If you know, you got to grade your opponent as well as you prepare, right?
Absolutely. They showed out there. They ended up beating us by 2 there. Nice shot by.
Hey, that's
Ryan Farrar.
Ryan Farrar, yep. Ryan is an exciting player to watch, and he sure gets a smile on his face when he scores a bucket.
Oh, now where's the air ball chance? There they come. There they come.
Yep.
Well, you knew that was coming.
Probably 3 up top. A little short on his shot. I think those firemen were giving you guys the air ball call.
Oh, I'm sure they were. We'll see what happens the next game. You know.
That was number 2, Robbie Reeve, that fired that one off for the fire department.
Well, a good shot on the baseline there by Harden, but a little short.
Good hustle by the Rebels.
There's the captain and chief. Shot up no good.
And a rebound by Ryan. Is that Ryan, right?
Yep. That rebound went to Ryan Farrar. Yeah. No, actually, yeah, you're right.
Now McGrady's got the ball. That's good.
Joel Harden, number 14.
Oh, Joel, that's right. Ryan's 43.
Yeah, he's missing his 1. It's in 4th.
Yeah.
14.
That confused us in the first half. We'll have to apologize to Joel.
It's pretty easy to confuse us.
Well, we're not too hard to confuse. I'll give you that.
Well, a traveling call. One of a few turnovers in the game.
My hard part is I don't have my glasses to see that paper, so I can't get the numbers off.
Okay.
Oh, shot up.
Yeah, that was by Joe Harden. A putback.
Hey, he gives the Rebels a 6-point lead.
Actually, both of those players are in. Logan Seeley is playing his first action. So a 6-point lead.
There we go.
Cut back to 4 now, 21-17.
Well, Robbie Mushroom Greaves made up for that air ball he shot. Picked up a rebound, put the bucket back in.
So McGrady will go down low. That's Cassini. Stuff lost.
Well,
and out of bounds.
Trying to get the ball to number 4.
Yep.
Logan Cassini, and just didn't quite get it in there.
But last touch by the fireman. So So we get it into Logan.
Shoot it, Logan. Logan, take the shot.
Got it.
Oh, that was so close.
Gets his own rebound. He's going to do it again.
Logan is a new player for the Rebels.
Uh-oh, Logan gets a steal.
Shot up by Ryan Farrar, a little short. Rebound. Samey again. Gets another rebound. He's going to try it again. Got it.
And he scores.
Well, here's a little side note. I think that had a lot to do with the Rebels. And if I'm not mistaken, it is Logan Feeney's 16th birthday.
Oh, okay.
And he got a bucket on his birthday.
That's awesome.
Compliments of his teammates.
Yeah, exactly. A little help from the fire.
You bet.
Nice layup there by the fire department.
And McGrady gets the rebound. He's going to be fouled by the fireman.
Joe Harden told me aside before this game, he said, I just want you to know. He said, it's Logan Sweeney's birthday, and it's number 16. And he wanted to make sure that we knew about that. So Logan gets a basket on his birthday. What a special deal.
Fantastic. Yeah, we want to thank you all for putting this together as well. This is a great event, and hopefully we can keep it going as an annual event.
Yep. Well, we were just talking about that. Oh, Jenna Wilson.
Nice shot, yes.
Jenna Wilson with her first bucket for the Rebels. They're up by 8. That's their largest lead of the game, 8 points.
Oh, here goes the 4.
Oh, front of the rim. Rebound coming up the court. Ryan Farrar, shot no good. McGrady, the rebound. Oh, blocked out of there. Jenna Wilson got the rebound. Put it up no good for the Rebels.
Oh, we got a steal there. Nice job, Joel.
Yeah, Joe Harden, some good defense there for the Rebels.
He's going to fire up a tray. Oh, just off a bit.
All right, Logan, put it up. Hoping for number 2 there on his birthday.
For our number 23.
Field takes the shot.
Oh, just off a bit. And the fireman will bring it up. Well, stolen away.
Ryan working hard on the defensive end. And there's Phil.
Yep, got it.
We got it in. Do it underneath
Number
McGrady.
17, Phil McGrady.
27-17.
Rebels.
Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Chief hits an air ball.
Shot from that 4-point block. The Phil McGrady boss. Timeout on the court. How's things going at the Sheriff's Department?
Going real well. We've got a good crew.
There you go.
Going real well out there. We've got a good crew working. Things are pretty decent right now. We actually got a couple openings. We've done some testing today for a new position, so hopefully we can get somebody filled.
I know you can't necessarily speak for Police Chief Justin, but he's in the same boat kind of as well.
He is. He's got an opening as well. I think they tested for a slot last weekend, so I'm sure we'll be competing for the same guys too. Because when you're wanting this type of job, you're testing at every agency you can get your hands on. So I'm sure we have competing individuals there testing for both places. But hey, either one ended up with good people. We'll be all right. So.
Yeah, I know it's hard. I know you guys both work together, and along with, of course, the Illinois State Police. It really makes a difference when you all guys kind of have that same common goal.
It absolutely does. And we got real good camaraderie between all the agencies around here. Everything's working really well. So that's best in any community when all the agencies are running together just fine. And there was a shot put up at the 4-point mark there.
Guess who?
Mike McGrady.
And another rebound for Holes.
But yeah, the Chief's in attendance here tonight. He's sitting out here somewhere watching the game. So
Going on the side there. Tell you, Dallas Holes is really racking up the offensive rebounds for the Rebels.
McGrady from another. Here we go.
Oh, almost.
You know, and Andy, I got to give a kudos to your captain, Robert Sackowitz, throughout all of this planning and doing his, obviously, his daily responsibilities at the Sheriff's out of this thing.
Yeah, 100%. He's a great officer, great deputy, and we're lucky to have him here at the Richland County Sheriff's Office.
There's a bucket by Sight-Singer. Rebels go up now by 12. And a steal. There's to McGrady.
Those are to Kent. Kent's up with it. Oh, just a little long.
Holds another rebound. Back out to Kent Wilson. Oh, he's fouled.
Oh, look at that. Old-fashioned three coming here.
The hoop and the horn.
The hoop and the horn. Kent Wilson wears the double H on the jersey. See the referees mess up that call if he gets a foul. He'll be shooting the free throw. Looking for another point for the Rebels.
Oh, lane violation.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
I think he called that on Kent Wilson there. Stepped over the line.
A 16-point lead for the Rebels. Oh, excuse me, 14.
Uh-oh, we got a steal here.
Brady misses it, back up. Oh, a couple of misses. And the Fireman will get the rebound. Oh, Holmes with the steal. Nice and go ahead, referee. You got to get the ball, I think, out of bounds to the Rebels. Wilson brings it in to McGrady. Oh, he's on his 4-point mark. He'd rather shoot a three. Rebound tracked down by Stever. Tyler.
Zach Murphy puts one up just short.
McGrady with a rebound. He's protected it. Got that Illini headband on. Oh, Illini.
Mike McGrady's a big Illini fan.
Oh, yeah.
And as we well know, he's a big Cub fan, too, Mark. And we'll forgive him for that, I guess.
At least tonight. Right?
Tonight. One night only.
Fireman have the ball back. Josh Wingert puts it up in the paint. No good there by Murphy, but rebound by Logan. Excuse me.
Oh, nice pass. Nice pass.
Joe Harden.
Nice assist, Joel.
Yep, Joe Harden with the assist. Holds with a now a 16-point lead.
Now it's Olds leading the Rebels tonight. And really, I think it's going to be a good addition.
So, got a foul on McGrady.
Mike, you better be careful.
They're going to give him a technical here. Crowds, you're rooting for one.
All inside. All inside.
Oh, absolutely.
Think he'd like that crown to know that he's been tossed out of a only Rebels game?
Oh, he would love that. Now,
He'd probably brag about it, wouldn't he? Oh, double team.
Oh.
Timeout. Media timeout.
The 4-minute mark of the game.
Yep. 33-17. Rebels leading law enforcement and, of course, the only firemen. You got some announcements, Kevin?
Yeah, we'd like to remind everybody the Olney Fire Department has approximately 25 firefighters on staff, and Richland County has 40 to 50 total between three departments. That includes the Olney Fire Department, Claremont, and the Noble Fire Department.
You know, Andy, I know you have also an auxiliary force. You also got the guys and gals that take care of stuff at the jail as well. I mean, it's more than just who we see in the patrol car.
Oh, absolutely. We actually have 9 full-time deputies, 10 with myself, and then the other ones you see out here, we have 4 part-time, which was Mike and Blake Peebler, and actually the fire chief, Darren Harmon's one of our part-time deputies as well. and Allison Morrison, the young lady that's playing for us tonight. And dispatching, I believe we got 9 full-time dispatchers as well, 1 part-time, and same in the corrections. We got, I believe it's 10 full-time corrections and 1 part-time. So yes, they all play a significant role within the sheriff's office, and if one's not operating well, all of them's not operating well. We all kind of perform as a team in there.
Yep. Takes a lot of people to make things work.
It absolutely does.
Work right. Well, back in action. Sightsinger puts up a shot on the right side, just a little strong.
3 minutes left to go in the game. Rebels with a commanding lead.
Little chest bump there by Mike McGrady, but got away with it.
And a whistle and a foul. That's Keith Wilson, number 88.
It'll be Mitch Blum at the line. I think that's our first free throw.
I believe it is.
For law enforcement and firemen. So he'll shoot a couple.
Getting ready to come into the game for the Rebels. Number 23, Ryan Farrar, back into the game.
By the way, we encourage folks, if they're not listening to us or are and like to watch it, they could go to our YouTube and Facebook pages on the radio station. There's Holmes with another rebound.
2-minute warning.
Dallas will bring it up himself. He'll fire up a 3. A little too strong. Rebound there by Jason.
Oh, they got a steal.
Yep.
The only Rebels steal the ball.
Oh, McGrady a little hard off the glass. Then a pass up to Stever. Lay in, no good. Murphy.
Nice block there by Dallas.
Almost catches the foul there. It'll be a 2-shot foul.
And going to the line will be G.I. Joe.
I don't know there. I think that was all ball on that block there. I'm not sure I saw a foul.
Pretty clean. First free throw, no good. And Dallas Holes will get a break.
He's had a good game tonight for the Rebels.
Yep. Ryan Farrar, number 23, checks in. Second free throw, no good. Wilson, the rebound. There's McGrady. No good in the corner. Fireman will get it back in the front court. Clearly threw it away. Plum will pick up the loose ball. Oh, stolen by Sightsinger. Oh, out of bounds. And the Fireman will keep it. 3-quarter court.
32 seconds left in this ball game.
And another Neal steal.
Rebels not letting up.
Put a little full court here on them, aren't they? They're going to...
Murphy will take it in. Oh, knocked away.
Great defense by Ryan Farrar. Just knocked right
Oh, a jump ball. Got both McGrady's working out there now together.
Dynamic duo.
Down low, the shot. And Sightsinger to steal. Step back Trey. Oh! Puts it in. That was all net.
With 4 seconds left on the clock. And the only Rebels take the win.
36-17. Andy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, sir. I'm glad you're all here again. This is going to be a fun event each year we're going to have.
Yep.
Maybe we can raise a little money for the Olney Rebels and maybe watch them go play state again.
Let's congratulate both teams on a great first matchup between the 2025 Dragon Lake Basketball Challenge. And now our trophy presentation to our winner, the Only Rebel. Number 88, Ginder Wilson. Number 23, Ryan Farrar. Number 14, Joe Harden. Number 4, Logan Sini. Number 30, Austin Sightsinger. Number 17, Phil McGrady. Number 24, Mike McGrady. Number 2, Jenna Wilson. And the MVP of tonight's game, please welcome number 53, Dallas O.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
Yeah. What an awesome game that was.
I don't think the the firemen quite lived up to the law enforcement person.
No.
Maybe
Let's give our Honor Rebels a big hand of applause as they leave the court.
Yes, they did indeed.
maybe the fireman was.
And we'll get ready for tonight's matchup between Richland County law enforcement and our firemen in the inaugural Guns N' Hoses Bragging Rights Basketball Showdown.
All right. Firemen and the Sheriff's Department are out on the court, practicing some shots, getting their warm-ups in.
Kevin, you think the fireman was sandbagging a little bit in that second half?
Well, you know, I'm not going to say they were sandbagging, but something tells me that they were getting ready for game number 2. And they didn't want to give up too much. And I have a suspicion that this game is going to be a lot different than the first.
Oh, yeah.
I think the Rebels caught them at the right time, because I really think between law enforcement and firemen, they've been looking forward to this game. And, and it really is kind of neat that they would, they've actually been practicing for well over a month. And so we're looking forward to it.
Hunter, tell us about what people can find on the Internet.
Absolutely. So we're obviously live on Freedom 92.9, but if you would like to watch the action alongside listening to it, you can go to our new YouTube channel. That is Olney and Newton Radio. That link is also shared on our Facebook page, the direct link to the live stream if you would like to catch that this evening if you cannot join us in the gym tonight.
Please take a picture of it.
The energy is high in here tonight. They're getting their warm-ups in.
We're trying to help out the newspaper with the roster for the Rebels.
Ah.
So, yeah, we're about 8 minutes away from the Guns N' Hoses event. Folks can still come out and join us.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There's plenty of popcorn and drinks, and there's still some room in here.
And after all, everything they raise go to the Olney Rebels Special Olympics.
Yeah.
It stays right here locally in Richland County.
Absolutely. 7.5 minutes to go. We got the Richland County Sheriff's Department and the Richland County Fire Department all out on the court, getting some shots in, getting their warm-ups going, ready to face each other.
Of course, the firemen are in red.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
And the Sheriff's Department and, well, law enforcement.
What do you think, that's gold?
Yeah, I think they got gold. Probably enough said. We'll let them get away with wearing gold. We'll be talking, by the way, during this game with Hank Ginder, who represents the Olney Rebels. Talking to him a little bit about the program and what it all entails. So that'll be coming up during the ball game between the firemen and law enforcement. As we get Hank up here, he'll chat with us a little bit. That tell us a little bit more about the Olney Rebels and Special Olympics.
And what an awesome program it is for these guys to be able to come out and do something that they obviously love very much. It's awesome.
Yeah, there's like Kevin said, they've adding a lot of sports, pickleballing. Gosh, I can't remember what else he said that they were going to add. So that's kind of neat.
That's awesome.
To allow more kids and adults to take part in the Special Olympic event.
Absolutely.
Of course, all go through a district and then eventually to the state if they, keep winning.
Right, which our Olney Rebels have done multiple times.
Several times. Over the past 20 years, I know that I've been involved for 30 years at the radio station. And, of course, we talked about the Illinois State Police. We always have a torch run during the springtime,
right,
where all of those monies also go to help out Special Olympics Illinois. And the torch run culminates from all areas of the state into Springfield and eventually ends at Peoria where they have the Special Olympics game.
That's so cool.
It is really neat.
And especially tonight here locally, it's so awesome that our Sheriff's Department and our Fire Departments agreed to be a part of such an awesome event.
Well, and actually Kevin shared with us a little earlier that this idea actually came from Fire Chief Darren Harmon.
That's awesome.
He's the one that kind of spurred the idea. So,
well, I'm glad that it came to fruition and that we're here tonight.
And of course, you got to remember, as Kevin has pointed out before, the firemen, not only from Olney, but you also have the Noble Fire Department with a substation that is up also at Passport.
And Claremont as well, I believe.
Claremont Fire Department as well. So we got volunteers from those particular areas. That's the same with the police, not only for law enforcement. Not only is it Richland County, but we also encompass the Olney Police Department as well. Chief Justin Bloomer is here, and he's got a couple of officers that are taking part as well. So.
Absolutely. What an awesome event. And I don't know if y'all picked up earlier, but the fire department has given themselves nicknames.
Yeah.
All the fire department players have their own nicknames.
We asked Andy Hires, the sheriff, if we could provide the nicknames ourselves for the law enforcement.
They didn't like that idea.
He didn't really answer, but I took that as...
I absolutely refuse to do that.
I think they would probably know what vehicle we drive before the night's over.
Well, Mark, yours is pretty obvious.
Yeah. Kevin, you getting ready for some drawings?
We are. We're getting ready for our 50-50 drawing. which we had a total of $1,400 running.
Wow.
The half pot will be $700. Somebody tonight is going to win $700. And it just so happens our birthday boy, Logan Sweeney, is going to get a chance to draw that winner.
Awesome.
And then we're going to sing happy birthday to it. How about that?
Okay, we'll turn it over to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to bring your attention to the scorer's table. We'd like to honor a special player tonight that just so happens is celebrating his 16th birthday tonight with us. Please welcome Logan Feeney. And if you don't mind, help us sing happy birthday to Logan. All together now. Happy birthday, Logan. It's 3:16. Now, Logan gets some special honors tonight since it is his birthday. We are sold out of 50-50 tickets, and the total for that drawing, the total receipts were $1,400. Somebody tonight is going to win $100, and Logan Sweeney is going to put the winners.
Sean's got to get his glasses.
Emily Ginder.
And the winner is the $700. 50-50 winner, Emily Ginder. Good job, Logan. Happy birthday, buddy.
Awesome. That is awesome. What is Emily, like 7, 8?
You know, there are so many Ginders in this county.
There are.
But I've read that birthday a couple of times.
I would have to confirm that to make sure that that's who that was. But I think
nonetheless, man, $1,400. That's awesome.
it is, and there again, it just goes back to the generosity of our community, and you know, everything that they do, they step up, they buy those tickets, they attend events like this, and you know, it seems like whenever there's a good cause in our county, our community steps up. And
Always.
I just, you know, there again, I'll say it again, I'm so grateful to live in a community like this in Richland County as a whole. It makes you smile.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You got starting lineups coming up, I assume?
We do. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event tonight, the inaugural Guns and Hoses Bragging Rights Basketball Challenge between the Olney Fire Department and our firemen through Richland County.
Friday, I'm receiving thumbs down to the fire department.
And Richland County Law Enforcement. First of all, we'll start with the guns. Our starters for Richland County Law Enforcement. Number 15, Captain Robert Sackowitz. Number 25, Deputy Blake Peebler.
Watch out.
Number 29, Detective Jonah Long. Number 37, Deputy Allison Morrison. And rounding out our starters for law enforcement tonight, number 71, Officer Aaron Easton. Moving on to the hoses from the Albany Fire Department. Our starters at guard, number 11, Steve Oddball Sharp. At the other guard, number 2, Robbie Mushroom Green. At the other guard, number 3, Pat Waterboy Coker. As forward to the fire department. Number 13, the Paterfamilias, Darren Papa Bear Harmon. And as fitters for the fire squad, number 2, Logan Radio Muskin.
And I think we're about ready to go. Take some last-minute hands.
You know, amazingly enough, this event, you know, the organization and everything really took place quite fast, and got to give credit to these guys and gals. They stepped up and they made it happen. Just what a team effort from the organizers to the players and representatives from law enforcement and fire. Everybody worked together to make this happen.
Yep. There's the first point scored by Deputy Laws. He's going to be fouled. He'll go to the line. Chance at a three-point play.
There you go. I'll say it again. The hoop and the horn.
Jonah Laws with the Sheriff's Department. Misses a free throw. Offensive rebound. Back up and in.
Robert Sakowitz.
Captain
Sakowitz, yes.
4-0. Law enforcement.
Law enforcement takes a quick lead.
Got to go down low to fire department. Logan Meston missed the shot. Here comes law enforcement back down low. Laws no good. And Chief Harmon tried to save it back in bounds, but it's a baseline. The law enforcement will keep it. Shot up last, good.
71, Aaron Easton, officer for the Olney Police Department.
So now a 6-0 lead for the Guns. Oh, there's a fake by Mr. Coker on the left side. Looks like man and woman defense there. Shot up, no good.
Back in the hands of
Sakowitz.
Captain Sakowitz.
Oh, what a pass. Oh, couldn't get the shot to go, though, down low. Michael Keebler.
That's Chief Harmon.
He got the rebound. He's bringing it up in the paint.
Oh!
Maybe it was fouled, but no whistle. Fireman to get it back, though. Can't drop the three, and the rebound by law enforcement. Laws up on the left side.
Oh, stolen! Number 3, Pat Coker.
All the way in for the layup. No good.
And the foul.
So they'll get a couple of free throws. I think Sheriff Hires didn't say this, but I think both the firemen and law enforcement told the referees to call a lot of fouls so they could catch their breath.
And it's good.
First free throw good. That puts the hoses on the billboard.
Nice shot from the line.
Waterboy misses the next one. Rebound by Michael Peebler. Law enforcement brings it up. Leading 6-1.
Nice screen set by.
Ooh, and they're down.
Oh, Chief Harmon's going to get the foul over the back. The big rebound there by law enforcement. Allison Morrison. He's going to get to throw it back in bounds. Knocked out of bounds by the fireman. Gets it to Laws. No look pass. Peebler back to Laws. Up top. Easton. Peebler. Sakowitz down low. Jumper. No good from about 15 feet. Rebound there to Sharp. Steve Sharp. And here comes law enforcement. And it's stolen away
by Robbie Grieve.
And law enforcement will bring it into the front court. Or excuse me, the firemen. They trail 6-1.
Harmon with the ball now. And out. To Laws now for the Richland County Sheriff's Department.
And a quick timeout. We're joined by Hank Ginder. How you doing, Hank?
Really good. I'm almost tired after all this. But this might be a brawl, so this should be interesting.
Yeah, they're taking a short break to get some substitutes in. But tell us, Hank, you're the Illinois Special Olympics Agency Director for the Olney Rebels. What's that entail?
Well, it's been about 39 years here in Olney. I came back from Chicago, and I thought there was a need. So, and I'm very thankful that I had like Mabel Campbell and other coaches. I think Justin Schrader from the radio station. Yep. So there's been lots of coaches who have helped. But we are very active in a lot of different sports like bocce and bowling and team flag football and basketball like we had tonight. So we try to stay active as long as we can make it. And this year is such a benefit for us to help us, rent vans and sometimes have to have hotel rooms if we're at state games. So this is an exciting night.
Yeah, a lot of people don't probably realize what it entails. And maybe a lot of people do because they obviously know what it takes to run maybe a regular basketball squad like at school or whatever. But a lot of things behind the scenes.
Well, let's say we're going to use basketball as an example. They have to have at least 8 weeks of training. So these guys, the Olney Rebels basketball, have started like late October, and if they go all the way to state, that's basketball at least once, usually on Sundays is when we can get a gym, and they practice until March. So, and then we have, each coach has training, and we have to be certified. We have to take online classes to make sure. We have to have a background check. But the biggest need is that we need coaches, chaperones, and it all helps, even if it's an hour or so. So they can find me on Facebook as Hank Ginder, and I'll always respond if somebody's interested to help in Special Olympics in this area.
Yeah, we've had a couple of baskets since we've been talking to Hank. I think Drew Bunting had a bucket made and a couple of free throws now put in by law enforcement. They're up here by a 9-4 score with just under 4 minutes left in this first half of play. I know the Special Olympics group, Hank, is really organized, especially in the Southern Illinois district, and then especially the law enforcement torch run, which a lot of people are probably familiar with helps fund everything on the state level. But it all culminates at that state level, doesn't it?
At the state summer games at Illinois State University. They start with a torch run at the southern part of Illinois, and it goes all the way, and it comes from Chicago to Normal, Illinois, and from the very southern part of Illinois, passing the torch. It even comes through Albany.
Yeah.
And we had Special Olympics run about a mile with them once.
Yeah, it's really neat how they've come to support that. But it's so much important here on the local level to help out, like you said, with expenses when you get into the competition.
Well, for expenses, what we have to do, usually our parents and our mothers have to take the athletes to our different events. But if we have close to 15, we go to Vincent's Enterprise Rental. And so, the gas so that's our biggest expense, and of course gas. And it just, we try to provide their meals and their snacks and that type of thing. So, but because of all our events, bowling is a big one, whether it's local, regional, sectional, or if we go to state. And we're talking about the cities of, we go to Normal, Mascoutah, Peoria, Heron, Fairview Heights, Carmi, Woodlawn, Oakville, Mount Vernon, Mattoon, and Trenton. So just locally, we go to all those communities for either local or sectional, and state is always in Normal or Peoria.
Right, and probably a lot of people don't realize that Special Olympics is an independent agency.
Well, just if we are an independent agency, but here let's just use an example of Richland County. Group homes, they're their own agency, so they're financed by their group. If I was in a school, a lot of times the PE teachers will be the Special Olympic coaches, and the schools will support them with, buses.
Right.
So we usually my athletes and all the Rebels, they come from students that are at home and they're out of school, and they don't belong to a group home or a workshop. So I pick up when there's no one else around.
Right. Right.
And it's been really neat that we've had a couple kids. This is way back. It was in 1999, I think. A couple of them were selected to go to volleyball in North Carolina, and then this was for international games that they had in the United States. And then in 1991, it was basketball. So we've been very fortunate to have people in USA games and international games when they were in the United States. That's awesome. But we have the opportunity. One time it was in Greece and whatever. Illinois, they have a delegation that goes to international events.
How can people get in touch with you if they would like to help out in any way?
Well, should I just mention my phone number or my email?
That'd be fine if that's what you want.
It's better, since my phone is usually off, to text me or leave a voice message at 618-843-3016. My email is hnginder, as my last name, so hNginder76@hotmail.com. And they can also find me on Facebook.
Awesome.
So I'm more than welcome to welcome anybody, even if it's for an hour, like in bowling here at the Olney Bowling Alley, just to help us train athletes to bowl.
And like you said, you mentioned it earlier, you're always trying to find gym time.
We use St. Joe Gym on Sundays because that's the only time it's open. And we're very fortunate to work with St. Joe staff and the principals. That's one time that we can use the gym.
Yeah.
And then we're coming up with, they call it athletics, so track and field events. So we use the Olney High School. One of the highlights of what I call my career, whatever, I was an area director for 7 counties down here in southern Illinois. And we had 133 athletes on the track here at Olney. So that was all the schools, all the group homes. That was my job. I was a volunteer. I didn't get paid for it, to contact everybody.
Right.
But we couldn't believe 130, and everything was donated in kind. So we really had some good sponsors. And just like this, I mean, this is an exciting evening. We'll see where pleased.
Yeah, pretty packed gym. Everybody, in many cases, maybe introduced the Special Olympics for the first time.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
You brought up a good point.
So, yep. These guys playing and gal probably the first ones to admit what kind of fun it is and the cause that they're doing it for.
What I'd like to recommend, because otherwise I'll forget it, if someone would like to be a coach, there is a certification process where they have to take online quizzes of 10 questions on concussion and protective behaviors. You know, if it's a coach, you got to know what the surroundings are, and then they also have to have a background check. So every 3 years, a coach has to be recertified.
And they can contact you if they need more information.
Or they can Google Special Olympics, Illinois Special Olympics.
Anything else you'd like to add?
One thing, any athlete is welcome from 8 until as long as they were physically able to. You can be in a wheelchair. In a softball throw, you can make a sidearm sling with a softball. So we have people I'm teaching them to do shot put and javelin throws. So instead of just doing a softball, we challenge them to do more. So from 8, I think our oldest is 61 years old.
Wow.
So we got to keep them active. We got to keep them healthy, and and the social skills. It's unlimited.
Yeah.
So,
well, hey, we appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting me.
You bet. Thanks to Hank Ginder for joining us. Hank is currently the Illinois Special Olympic Agency Director for the Albany Rebels. And we'll turn to Hunter for a summary of that first half.
Well, that was a very exciting few minutes there. Scoreboard update now is the Richmond County Sheriff's Department with 15 points and the Albany Fire Department with 9. So guns are leading over hoses currently.
And we're quickly in the second half action.
Allison Morrison there with the shot.
Fouled. She'll shoot a couple of free throws. So she'll be at the line. Try to extend the lead for the law enforcement.
And a miss.
I think they're playing 4 8-minute quarters in this game.
Oh, that's what they're playing?
Yeah.
So it's not a half, okay.
Right. So it's second quarter. 7:54 left in the second.
Second one's good.
Good thing it was good because the sheriff was waiting on the fire team for the rebound. Fire chief will get the loose ball. He'll put up a three.
And in.
Wow.
Go ahead and say it. He's on fire.
I was going to say maybe he was all wet, but I think he's all in fire.
I don't think he's on fire.
Oh, a nice fake.
Up and in.
He's extremely hot if he's not on fire.
Yeah. That was put up and in by Deputy...
That was Detective Jonah Laws there.
Yep, Jonah Laws. Now a steal by law enforcement.
Captain Sakowitz.
Woo! Behind the back pass. The Laws, a shot no good. Rebound, but Steve Oddball Sharp, one of the firemen. Now Chief Harmon will put up the shot. Rebounded again by Sakowitz. And he'll go on the left side to Laws. Drives in, shot no good. Gets his own rebound, but knocked away. And stolen away.
Stolen by number 13, and that's Harmon.
Pat Coker helped out with the steal.
Oh!
There's a foul. No foul, backing over. The Chief had half of his body on one side of the line and half of his body on the other half.
Couldn't help but to blow the whistle.
No.
Sheriff Andy Hires with the ball now. To Trenton Taylor.
Goes for the 4-pointer. No good. Here comes the fireman, Coker, up on the left wing. Oh, off of the flag out of bounds.
It's a 6-point margin here for law enforcement.
Ball's back in the hand of Detective Laws. Up and good.
That'll help.
That'll help.
21-12 our score now. Sheriff's Department on top. Shot by Harmon. Now back in the hands of Trenton Taylor.
Sakowicz, no look pass to the sheriff. Can't handle it.
The Laws and a miss.
Rebounded by the fireman.
Number 22, Prevost. Nathan Prevost.
McLovin. Prevost. Tried to go down low on the pass and threw it a little too hard out of bounds.
Trenton Taylor to Detective Laws now. Captain Sakowicz.
Shot up on the left wing. No good. There by Trenton Taylor. Chief has it. Tried to get it to Coker. Stolen away from Laws.
And a miss.
Blew the bunny. But it gets
He got it back. He made up for him.
Yep. 23-12. Law enforcement by 11. Coker for three.
And in. 23-15.
Pat Waterboy Coker.
Keeps the fireman within 8 points.
Hires says he's out of breath. Up and in by Sakowicz.
No, nice reverse shot under the goal.
I noticed they all kind of laughed when we took the 4-minute timeout in the first quarter for the media timeout. I think they're going to enjoy this one.
Oh. Detective Laws doesn't agree with that call.
Yeah, he's wanting the official review. And a timeout. Yep, on the court.
And there's your 4-minute media timeout.
Now they still don't have any oxygen tanks out, though.
These guys look a little tired.
Well, at least some of the Carl Ritzler Memorial Hospital staff is hanging around.
Yes, they're on standby.
The Harry back crew, I don't know, are they still here, Kevin?
Air back. They took off some time ago. I don't think that they were able to stay, and of course they had to get back. So they're available if needed.
Right.
But we sure appreciate everything that Carl Ritzler Memorial Hospital has contributed to this event, especially making staff available to us and delivering that inaugural trophy, which, by the way, is a very nice traveling trophy that will be displayed.
And that's courtesy also Doris Brothers Trophy.
That is courtesy of our sponsors, Doris Brothers, yes. And good for 24 years. And whoever wins this game, there'll be a small plaque placed on it. It'll say 2025, and it'll either be engraved with guns or hoses.
Right.
And either one, if it's obviously law enforcement, they'll have to decide where that's displayed. And if it's if it's firemen, it'll be probably at the Albany Fire Department, right there in the office.
There's a steal and a layup by Captain Sakowicz.
Got some new faces on the court now.
In the paint. Ooh, shot was up.
And out.
It's Logan Mustin who tried to get the shot up. That's a good call by the official. That was last touched by the law enforcement. We have some substitutes for law enforcement, but they keep Laws in there.
And Sakowitz and Allison Morrison.
There's a steal coming up with it. With the ball is Aaron Easton from the Olney Police Department. Knocked out of bounds. He'll bring it back in. And let's see, also is...
Whoa, collision. Plum and Morrison.
Was that an illegal screen called on law enforcement, maybe?
Probably an uncalled illegal screen.
It's kind of looked that way. I'm not sure it was illegal. It was a great, good effort, I'll say that.
Shot up top. Put up there by Mitch Plum, no good. Law enforcement has it back. In the corner, Laws with a fake spin.
Up and miss.
It's his own rebound. Looks for help. He's in the lane for 3 seconds.
I'll give Allison credit on that screen, though. She showed no fear.
Yeah, no doubt. So Mitch Plum will walk it into the front court. Fireman down by 12. 2:28 left, second quarter. They'll go down the lane, around the screen. Shot, no good.
Back in the hands of Detective. No, that is Blake Peebler.
Blake Peebler with the rebound. He gets it back. Baseline, the shot, no good. His own rebound, back up.
Almost.
No good.
Back in the hands of Plum to Grieve.
Left side three, no good, off the glass. Put up there by Josh Wingert. Here comes Laws and law enforcement.
To Allison. Stolen by the fire department.
Tyler Stieber got the ball off, but stolen away from law enforcement. Captain Sakowitz will
loses
back
the ball.
over. Yep. Back and over calls, a turnover. Minute 32 left. Second quarter. Playing for that traveling trophy. Ooh, a four-pointer. No good.
Air ball.
That's a tough shot after running up and down the court for almost 16 minutes and then try to take that overhead four-pointer.
Nice spin move in the paint. Get it out to Drew Bunning. Just came into the game. There's Laws.
Back to Morrison.
And nearly stolen away, but knocked out of bounds. Law enforcement will keep it with 1:06 left, second quarter. In the game will be Coker for Grieve. He doesn't want to come out. Download at Laws. Backing in.
And in.
Little shot in front of the goal was good. 14-point lead. Now for law enforcement.
Wingert to Coker.
Go down low. Fireman pick up the loose ball. That's Wingert. Free throw line. Jumper. No good. Saved in by the fireman. Law enforcement has it. Up the court. 35 seconds left.
Laws with the ball to Drew Bunting.
Had a good look. Missed it.
Back to Laws.
He'll go down the lane. Layup. Good.
Nice move.
Yep. 20 seconds left.
31-15. Whoa.
Look into the basket.
Coker with the ball to Plum. Back to Coker. Back to Plum. Allison Morrison. And it's out.
You've got to be impressed with her play. She really hustles on the court, and she's just saved a lot of energy.
7/10 of a second. Long shot, no good by Peebler. We played a half. Law enforcement with the lead over the firemen, 31-15. So each team will get a little bit of a break. And if you're just joining us on Freedom 92.9, Hunter will tell you where you can find us now, and also, after we save it, where people can watch it later.
Absolutely. So we are currently live streaming on our brand new YouTube channel. That is Olney and Newton Radio. That link is also shared currently on our Facebook page. And a lot of people have been asking if that video is going to be available after our live stream, and yes, it is. So if you would like to go back and watch this game later, you absolutely can do so. It'll be on our YouTube channel. Again, that's Olney and Newton Radio.
When will that be available? First of the week?
Right after this is over, it'll be available.
Awesome. Big thanks to Jory Van Dyke, of course, back in Studio A. We appreciate her showing up tonight.
Making us sound good.
Yep. The best she can.
Absolutely. She does a great job for sure.
And even though they're taking a break now, too, we want to send out a big thank you to our referees in tonight's game.
Yes.
They include Mike Woodard and Kurt Nealis. Trying to direct traffic here tonight, Kevin, right?
And Mike showed his talent tonight.
Yes, with our national anthem.
And I will say, did a great job.
He did.
A great job, and actually, honestly, just stepped up and said, if you need somebody to sing the national anthem, I wouldn't mind doing it. And how often does that happen?
Right.
And he stepped up here, and he really put it out. I'm proud of him and thankful for that.
You know, Kevin, years ago, I volunteered my singing abilities for a national anthem. I offered that also, but I've never had any other calls.
There might be a reason for that.
Yeah, it could be, I suppose. But yeah, Mike did a good job. We had a good conversation, Hank Ginder and I, talking about the Olney Rebels Special Olympics and how the money raised here tonight will help out them immensely with their expenses. And he even noted it's a shame we didn't think about doing this earlier.
Well, it's just one of those things. You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have to start somewhere. And, just several of us it just became evident that it needed to be done, and they were struggling in a couple of different areas, and for this group, that was just kind of hard to see. And really, if you can't support this cause, I'd have a hard time finding one, there again, I have to give credit to Robert Sakowitz from law enforcement side and Chief Darren Harmon. They stepped up. Sean Nix has been an integral part of co-organizing this. And, just everybody that participated, that stepped up and again, bought 50-50 tickets, bought general admission tickets and sponsors and those that helped us with T-shirts and just a big team effort. That's the way it should be, and it's just going to be so helpful. And it is, but you have to start somewhere, and it's something that we plan to continue to do. Each year, hopefully that we can. I think we have, the commitment from this law enforcement team and the firemen. It's something that they would like to do. And as we progress, we'll obviously get better at what we do. And it's always a learning experience. If you don't learn from your mistakes, well, then that's an issue. And at least that's what my dad always said. And it hasn't been perfect, but wow, I mean, to see this gym full tonight, and to see the smile on some of the faces
Absolutely.
was just really, really rewarding.
And that makes it all the reason more to think that it doesn't have to be perfect.
That's right. That's right. I mean, just the fact that so many people put in the effort to try to make it that way. And, we'll just continue to work at it. We'll continue to make it happen. And I'm really, really excited to see where the proceeds, how the proceeds are used. And we have a lot of good facilities in our community, with the new pickleball court. I fully expect, possibly, for our local Olney Rebels to host a tournament. How exciting would that be?
That would be so cool.
It would be. And we have the facility to do that. I think they're perfectly capable. Obviously, they'll need some assistance in doing that. But a great place, for the cornhole teams, and that's become a big, a really big competition, even at the collegiate level, believe it or not. And these guys, they're excited about it, and it's fun to see them excited about it. And both the guys and the gals, they can all participate, and just what a nice thing to and effort to support.
Yeah. And you can tell they really love doing it.
They do. They were so excited about tonight. I can't tell you how excited that the basketball team was, and others too. They've been preparing for probably 6 weeks for this and practicing. They had a misfortune in their state tournament this year, or at least leading up to that. They had some injuries that kind of set them back. One of their main players had a knee issue and was injured, and those things happen. And so they're regrouping. They're not necessarily rebuilding, but they've got to get everybody healthy again. And I look for that to happen, and they'll be back. But they so looked forward to that. And it really did. It gave them something to kind of take the sting out of that loss and kind of move on, and they have enjoyed getting ready for this event.
Definitely proved how good they are tonight.
Well, that's a good thing about it, too, is awareness. Maybe not everybody that came tonight, as far as those who came out to watch and take part, were aware of what Special Olympics is. And they may not be any more enlightened other than the fact that there is a need of support.
Absolutely, and I'll have to admit, myself included, it wasn't until a couple of years ago. Obviously, I was aware of Special Olympics and that we had local athletes, but it's been a learning experience to know all the things that they compete in and all the things that they could do, and the level at which they play is so impressive. I mean, I kind of alluded to the tournament that I went to a couple of years ago. I'm not sure that half the people in this gym could play like that at the level that they played. Just the stamina that's required. And these guys aren't, they hustle, they work hard, and it's just fun. It's fun to see, and they do enjoy it.
Well, when I started working at the station in '91, it was easy to get information from the Southern Illinois Special Olympics organization. It became less easy when they started making some cuts and such, and hopefully that'll be improved over the next several months and years.
Before we start the second half, tonight we'd like to honor a special person that has a lot to do with the Albany Rebel Special Olympics. Hank Ginder is the Illinois Special Olympics Albany Rebels Agency Director. We'd like to honor him for his dedication to Special Olympics and to the Albany Rebels. I have the privilege of recognizing him tonight, an extraordinary individual whose impact on Special Olympics and the Rebels team is immeasurable. Hank has devoted more than 5 decades to Special Olympics, dedicating his time, his energy, and heart to countless athletes. He was retired special education teacher with over 30 years in the classroom. He's become a cornerstone of the local effort of Special Olympics and that family for more than 50 years. And as a Special Olympics area coordinator for 15 years and the Albany Rebel coach for over 40 years. He has guided athletes in basketball, softball, track, volleyball, bowling, powerlifting, and if an athlete had a dream to compete, Hank made sure they had an opportunity, and we are thankful for Hank. Hank, thank you so much. Let's give Hank Ginder a round of applause for his efforts in Special Olympics. Thank you.
Let him get back to his bag of popcorn. Awesome. So we get set for third quarter action. Sean Nix has hit the floor, boys and gal.
Well, at this point, the firemen have got some room to make up here. They've got some points to make up. They are at a 16-point deficit here, and we'll see how they come out in the second half.
Yeah, the law enforcement trying to get a steal, and they finally do. Right in the front court, there's Laws. He'll go to the paint. Ooh, a nice block by Chief Harmon, but they're going to stick him with a foul. And Laws will be at the line to shoot two. See, also we have Captain Sakowitz in there along with Aaron Easton from the Albany Police Department. And see Blake Tiebler, Sheriff's Deputy, along with Allison Morrison, Sheriff's Deputy, for law enforcement. Second free throw is missed. Harmon with the ball, Chief Harmon. Gets it on the side to Pat Coker. Now up on top, the dribble to Zach Murphy. Back to Coker.
Robbie Grieve.
Yep, Grieve. Down low. Shot up there, no good by Steve Sharp.
Back to law enforcement now. Up and in by
Officer
Easton.
Yep.
A three-pointer, no, huh?
Yeah, now a 20-point lead for law enforcement.
Stolen by law enforcement. Back to the firemen.
Coker has it. Now Grieve for three. No good.
And out.
You know, he was talking about Hank. Don't think he wanted to come out. He didn't like that recognition, as most humble people do or don't.
He did not, and that's Hank Ginder.
Yeah.
But Hank not only volunteers, but Special Olympics, but several other organizations too, and he's just he's a giver. He's a giver, and so thankful to have folks like that in your community that step up and answer the call, and for so many years. So that's the real kicker. I mean, a coach for 40 years, been involved in Special Olympics for 50 years. I mean, so.
Yep. Who hit that three, Hunter?
That was Zach Murphy, number 4 for the fire department.
And then the fireman will get it back after law enforcement had a couple of, nope, I guess it was off of the head. Oh.
Whoa.
Laws will have it, kicks it out.
Second. Stolen by the fire department, number 2, Grieve.
He gets it back. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound to Peebler. I gotta wait. One of the firemen wants to come out.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be number 3, Pat Coker. I think he hurt his leg a little bit there, going down.
Well, yeah, he already has the knee brace on, and that was one of the goals was, you know, hey, we
And number 11, Steve
love
Sharp.
to be competitive, but we surely didn't want anybody to be out of commission when we were done.
Boy, another three-pointer by the fireman. Who was that day?
That was Steve Sharp, number 11.
So back-to-back trays makes it a 14-point lead for law enforcement. And a whole new group of law enforcement in.
They're bringing Steve Sharp and Pat Coker out, putting in Jason Kazel and Logan Weston.
And they'll get it down low to Musson. And a foul on Mr. Roach.
Number 26, Brad Ammon, are entering the game for law enforcement as well.
Yep, Drew Bunning also in, along with Michael Peebler, sheriff's deputy. And the free throw is up and good there by Logan Muston. He'll shoot another.
A nice-looking free throw, too. Great shot.
That's 7 straight points rolled off by the Hoses. And a jinxie. Missed the next one. Roach with a rebound. The Peebler. The Bunting. Drew on the right wing. Goes back to Peebler.
Trent Taylor, right amateur.
From 4. Ooh, no good. His son would have made that probably.
Foreman with the ball now for the fire department.
I asked Brad, I said, can he still outrun Carson? He's got a torn meniscus. And Brad didn't answer me. Yeah,
timeout.
4.5 minutes left, third quarter. 35-22. Law enforcement, their lead's been cut to 13 on a 7-0 run by the firemen. So a quick break in the action. Trying to get rid of some extra popcorn, I see. Some of the crowd is left. Most of it is hung around on a Saturday night.
Well, and that's the other nice thing too. You know, we've mentioned, you know, what a crowd that we had, and when we still have a nice crowd here. But you know, on a Saturday evening, there were lots of things to choose from.
Yep.
And they chose to be here, and we're so thankful to everybody that came out tonight. And you know, I'm sure our teams are thankful for the support, and I know that the Albany Rebels are.
Absolutely.
Well, I talked to at least 3 other people that had other commitments elsewhere, or they would have been here. So, the parameter in the paint traveled. Maybe had a little help. He was surrounded by 3 hoses.
That's Josh Wingert with the ball for the fire department. Now to Logan Muston.
Fire Chief Harmon has it. Murphy swings it over Wingert. And finally picked up, but it's on the baseline. Also in for the fireman is Jason Kazel as well. And law enforcement will bring it up. They have a 13-point lead. Still have not scored since those 7 points in a row by the firemen. There's a bucket. Nice drive and a bucket in by Detective Roach from the Albany Police Department. And
Winger. Up and in.
Nice drive in the middle of the lane. So they trade hoops.
Bunting with the ball now. Roche. Back to Bunting. Back to the fire department.
Farmer with the rebound there. They've got a 13-point deficit to make up.
And that was in. Harmon.
Makes that 11.
Yeah, they're on an 11-2 run.
They are.
3 minutes left, third quarter. Bunting, L.O. Peebler, fade away. Ooh, no good. Had a good look.
Back to the fire department.
We'll make a little run here.
Murphy.
Harmon. Back to the sheriff's department. Trenton Taylor with the ball now. Peebler, Roach, and...
Oh.
Good.
That was close.
Oh, Bunting with the bucket, and he's fouled. Fireman wanted a call earlier, and the referee up top said, I didn't see it.
It happened.
Yes, it does. Peebler out. Roach is out.
Good in, and Andy Hires in.
The sheriff.
I have to give credit.
Looks like Brad Amner is also out.
Give credit to our referees because I coached the basketball for a while, and I had the opportunity to referee a game, and I had an all new respect for an official after that. And you know, I honestly, after that, as a coach, I've had very few problems with the officials after that because I realized exactly what it takes and the effort to get up and down the court and make sure, you know, you really try to get it right. But it's nearly impossible to get everything. You know, you try to call the best game you can. And, but I'm really hopeful that we can recruit a new group of young referees because we're really in a bind.
Oh, there's a 4-ball. Oh, no good. Sheriff Hires had a rebound and put back, no good.
Mustin with the ball to Harmon now for the fire department.
Chief's going to go baseline. Reverse layup, no good.
Stolen.
Great effort.
Easton up to playing by Trey. Taylor had it. They'll put back
That's in
Drew
for Bunting.
He's got back-to-back hoops. Only missed the free throw earlier.
And back up by 15.
Yep. Fireman on the right.
Whoa! Stolen there by Drew Bunting. Oh! Looks like a little bit of a headbutt there.
Law enforcement will have it out on their baseline. 58 seconds left, third quarter.
Stolen.
Sheriff threw it away. Layup. Oh, no good.
Stolen back by Drew Bunting.
That's Logan Odell.
Whoa!
Don't think Logan has been in before, but he was in the first half. Logan seeing action. It's only the milkman.
Some fresh legs.
Yeah, we won't ask why. He got the nickname. Down low, Bunting the shot. Rebound and fouled.
Oh!
That was Colton Good, one of the newest deputies for the Richland County Sheriff's Department. He was fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws. There's number 35 on the gold jersey.
First one, no good.
And he'll have another.
I'd like to give a big shout out to our volunteers here tonight. We had several volunteers from St. Joseph's School come and help us with concessions and running some half-court, halftime activities, and those kids stepped up. We want to thank them for that, our volunteers that were here tonight to sell tickets. And, I have to give credit to Mike McGrady as well, because what a lot of people don't realize is that when those tickets went up for sale, Mike McGrady sold $1,000 worth of tickets himself. And he worked really hard over the last 2.5, 3 weeks. And, obviously we gotta say thanks to the people that stepped up and helped Mike as well. But he worked very hard doing that.
Yep, kudos to him.
That was a 3 by Aaron Easton.
A buzzer beater by law enforcement.
And before that, Zach Murphy had a nice play up after a steal for the Firemen. 3 3/4. The Firemen are up 44-28.
The Sheriff's Department.
I'm in Sheriff's Department. Law enforcement. Yeah. As we get ready for the final 8 minutes in the guns and hoses event. Players are hitting the water bucket.
Playing bad boys.
When's the last time you heard that?
Been a hot minute. Andy Hires getting the groove on.
Having a good time. Having a good time. That's what it's all about.
A little break dancing. Always got help in the stands.
There you go.
Just a reminder, if you want to watch it online and you're not here in the gym with us, you can do so on our YouTube channel. That's Olney and Newton Radio. Also shared on our Facebook page.
See some familiar faces a lot. Longtime police officer Chris Hurst across the way. Right above him is Terry Roach. That is Tony Roach's dad, his longtime athletic director at Robinson High School. A lot of people turning out to support this event. Oh, near steal, and it'll be kicked out of bounds by law enforcement.
Final 8 minutes here in the final period will decide this inaugural Guns and Hoses bragging rights game.
Drew Mustin giving Stephen McGrady a little flack in the stands. There's brother Phil. Let's see, ball will be out of bounds to law enforcement, I think. Yep. They lead it here 44-28.
Keebler to Laws.
And we're going to do it over again.
We also have to say thanks to Richland County Middle School and staff here that stepped up and allowed us to use, obviously, the facility, but not only that, some equipment as well. And there again, great community effort for a good cause.
Nice steal coming all the way down the court. It's a layup. Fouled and going to the line will be Logan Odell. He'll shoot a pair of free throws for the Hoses. They made a little bit of a run in that third quarter, but law enforcement answered back.
First shot's good.
And second one missed. Michael Peebler, the rebound.
Good.
Nearly stolen away, but out of bounds off of Kazel.
You know what? One thing about it, you can say, law enforcement, there's never a dull moment. I don't think in that job. Our local Richland County law enforcement officers responded to 13,500 incidents in 2024.
Wow.
And we're thankful for these guys that put their life on the line every day, and never knowing what they're going to face whenever they show up somewhere, and obviously to help, but there again, same thing with our fire department and our firemen. So many times when everybody else is running out, they're running in. And we've seen that so many times, and so fortunate that we have these guys that are willing to do that.
Absolutely.
Especially when you take into account all the firemen are on a volunteer basis. Especially when you go out into the communities of Claremont, Bonpaw, and of course Noble and Passport. When you got to cover all of the entire area.
No question. And some, there are some that don't live close that travel a good long way to respond to, fire calls and accidents and things like that to help. And, I'm sure they could use some help too. I'm sure they're looking for, qualified people to step up and help them. Some of those guys are getting older, and the older you get, the harder it is for you. And I'm sure a phone call could probably get a lot of information on how to volunteer.
Well, the thing about that volunteerism too, Kevin, take it a step further. They may be volunteers, but they have to go through a lot of in-depth training.
You bet.
Just to be a volunteer.
You bet. It's a big commitment. And, you just can't help myself.
And you take that a step further, a lot of them aren't only volunteer firemen, but also EMTs,
right?
First responders.
You bet.
And they are the first people in many sites in rural areas before an ambulance can get there.
I was on my way a late night a few nights ago, and I saw several first responders coming down the highway, and I had to stop and think, that is true. That obviously before any emergency vehicle was there, these people stepped up and answered the call, and probably left their homes to go and help someone. And it really led me to think about those people that do that. And we're lucky. We're lucky we have people that are willing to.
Yeah, and especially in our part of the state.
That is true.
I am for anybody that wants to live anywhere in Illinois, but we're a little bit special here in southeastern part.
No question. Well, I think I've been alluding to that all night. And for good reason. I mean, we are blessed. We are blessed.
We are indeed.
And a lot of people don't realize that until they come and they experience our part of the state. And all the great things that happen here, all the great people. And, over and over and over again, you hear about how friendly people are here. And I'll just say it again, friendly, generous, hardworking, and typically always willing to step up and do the right thing.
Well, foul, Michael Peebler is at the line. This is a free throw.
Murphy in for Stieber. Plum comes out. Sharp goes in.
You know, what really makes it bad, Kevin, is I remember Michael Peeble playing Little League about 20 years ago.
I agree. I do too. It makes me feel really old. I had to, look a couple of times. Several guys, and I remember playing Little League and things like that. And yeah, it kind of makes you want to look in the mirror and say, "Oh goodness, there's a few years passed since that happened." And that's not all bad either.
No.
But yeah, it's good to see these guys on the court. It really is, and I'm impressed. They, with 4 minutes and 36 seconds left in this game, obviously law enforcement has the upper hand here, but it's been a good effort by both teams.
Yeah, 4 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Things are winding down. Hunter's going to remind us, if you want to go back and watch this, she's going to tell you how to do it.
Absolutely. You can do so on our brand new YouTube channel. That's Olney and Newton Radio. That link is also shared on our Facebook page. And this live will be available after our streaming tonight, so you don't have to worry about missing it. If you want to go back and watch it, you can for future use.
Watch it as many times as you want.
Absolutely.
I'm betting right now that you're going to get a lot of traffic from the Olney Rebels.
Yes.
Because they so enjoyed that, and I know they're going to want to go back and watch it. And
absolutely.
What a great thing to be able to do that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well, we've been talking about community all night, and the community really rallied together this afternoon. We had a slight dilemma where we had to have 50 subscribers to live stream this game, and we are almost to 100 now. So the community really rallied together for that one.
There you go. Ask and you shall receive.
Absolutely.
And they did. They stepped up.
They did.
So thank you to everybody that answered that call. I think I recall that. And a lot of the Olney Rebels fans replied to that. And whenever I looked at it, I think there was 20-plus shares on that site. And that's how we got to where, in just in a matter of about, an hour?
An hour and a half, yeah, it was close.
We were able to do that successfully.
It was really quick.
Well, I'll tell you, all that credit is to Hunter, because I know nothing about computers and the IT stuff. But she has really helped us out immensely with that issue. So, thanks to Hunter.
Andy Hires with the ball now.
He's going to find out what tip if he was in the paint for 3 seconds. He had the ball. He wanted to shoot it.
Where's the detective when you need him? 20-point lead for law enforcement.
Easton with the ball now to Taylor. Back to Hires, and good. He is ready for his applause.
And the turnaround jumper from the sheriff.
Murphy now for the fire department.
Ooh, same thing, but out of bounds. Shot put up by Winger there on the wing. Get it, Winger on the wing.
Well, his nickname is a wing nut.
Yeah.
All right.
And good to see Pat Coker back in there. He went out earlier.
Hires to Sakowitz. And back to the fire department. Steve Sharp there. Oh, hit in the head with the ball.
I got to go back. I know these guys were interested in competing for that traveling trophy, but really, the ultimate goal The ultimate goal was to raise funds for Olney Rebel Special Olympics and keep that money local here and help local people right here in Richland County. And, you know, even though they're having a good time and being competitive, they really knew what the goal was, and wow, did they step up. They really
Absolutely.
did. I got to give credit to Chief Darren Harmon again and Captain Robert Sakowitz, you know, on both sides, and great to work with. We sure look forward to doing this again, and you know, growing, getting better.
Yeah.
And it's been a really rewarding effort.
All new players for the Sheriff's Department out.
Bunting, Amateur, Laws, Taylor, Gabler, in there for law enforcement. Laws with a steal. No good. Gabler tip in, no good.
Stolen by the fire department there.
Chief Harmon gets it up. Yeah, easy bucket.
Steve Sharp in.
Minute 11 left in the game.
Amateur with the ball now. To good. To Bunting. Back to Amateur. Back to Bunting. And a miss.
Gabler.
Bunting. Another miss.
Oh, Amateur rebound. Up. Travel.
Forgot to put the ball on the floor. That's the big part of basketball.
32 seconds left to go.
He's just trying to get his name in the paper.
Zach Murphy with the fire department with the ball now. Stolen by Drew Bunting. Up by Good and a miss.
Would have been a great time for
Stolen by Harmon for the fire department now. Back to Drew Bunting.
the final 5 seconds.
He always sort of toss it from 4.
And Laws and a miss. And that's the game, folks.
Final score.
Richland County Sheriff's Department 52, Fire Department 32. So the Richland County Sheriff's Department will win this one. Getting high fives now.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give both teams a big round of applause. You know, ultimately our goal tonight was to not only compete for that traveling trophy, but to raise funds for Olney Rebel Special Olympics. And we want to thank everybody for helping us accomplish that goal. Thank you so much. Right now, we'd like to present the traveling trophy, which is good for 24 more years. It will be engraved with a plaque on the side that will say 2025 guns. And be displayed in law enforcement throughout the county. Congratulations to Richland County Law Enforcement, the winners of our inaugural Guns and Hoses Bragging Rights Basketball Challenge. Thank you all for coming out. Good night, drive safely, and we hope to see you again next year.
Wow. What a game that was. Getting together for pictures now.
Well, it's certainly something to, celebrate.
Absolutely.
Celebrate a victory, celebrate the effort that was put forth by, these teams, all of our volunteers, everybody that stepped up. And I would like to say thank you to you guys. thanks to WSCI 92.9, you guys answered the call as well, and it's important, and it was, you did a lot of work helping us promote this event, and we're very thankful and very grateful for that. So thank you all very much. I know you guys worked hard doing that.
Well, big thanks to, of course, Mike Shipman and Deb Ayers, also back in the studio, for helping at Francine as well, Francine Howard.
Miss Liberty.
Yep, appreciate their help.
Yeah,
doing that as well.
I look forward to going back and looking at the highlights again. Thank you, Hunter, for getting that ready for us. And, just a great team effort, and that's what these events are all about. Good, all around the community, we're blessed again, and I know I've said that a lot, but I'm not sure you can say that enough. And our all-new Rebel Special Olympics they are the benefactors to all of this, and that's what it was all about. So thanks to everyone that stepped up and helped us out.
Well, and we have to say thank you, Kevin, for spearheading everything too. I mean, everybody needs a leader.
Well, there again, though, I want to say it has been fun. It has been fun to be part of an effort. And I know a lot of people look at things. Oh, I don't know if I have time to do that. But it's just been very rewarding when you look at the smiles that are looking back at you, and knowing that you can make a difference in your community, and that you did. And not just me, but a lot of people. We all work together, and that's just really rewarding. So thank you. But there again, great team effort, and I'm thankful for the people that I was able to work with, and it's just something that we hope to continue to do, and really look forward to it. When you put a good team together, you really don't have second thought about saying, hey, we can do this again, and we can do it better. And that's exciting. That really is exciting.
Absolutely.
Yep. So thanks again, and hope everybody had a great time, and we'll come and see us next year. It's just something that we're going to look forward to, and just wait till you see the benefit of where these proceeds go and what they do for the all-new Rebels, because I think you're going to get to see it, and then you'll know why we did it. And so thanks to everyone.
All right, our thanks to Kevin Brookhout, Sean Nix for helping us as we made it here with our broadcast. Hunter, one more time.
Yes, you can find the live stream of this event on our YouTube channel. That is only in Newton Radio, and that will be available after this forever. So you can go back and watch it as many times as you want. And again, that link is shared on our Facebook page as well.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
You definitely had the better voice.
Well, considering this was the first game I've ever helped do, I'm glad it was this one. This one was fun.
Well, again, for Hunter Amaro, for Tori Van Dyke back in our studios,